If I was trying to rage bait you, I'd probably like say something outrageous. I'm here right now. Just want to have a peaceful chat about your beliefs.
It shall not be known. Right. We've got many cultures living under one flag, which is the Union Jack. Right. We all live together peacefully and in harmony. The only time that's changed is when we've been inundated with people coming in illegally through the borders, taking the houses, making the wealth in the UK lower, putting us in more debt. And I think every culture and every person in the UK agrees with that. I know we're not a racist group. We're basically saying
no.
The government needs to stop all the shit they're doing. They need to turn all the illegal migrants coming in that have got no pass that we know about. That puts every person of every culture at risk. All right. And basically, just get them back out. And then we can sort the rest of this country out in the way of industry, wealth, and things like food dependency with farms and stuff.
Why don't you direct this anger to the real thieves, right? The 1% who are robbing you.
Anger? Where's the anger?
Well, I can hear that
there's no anger.
Mate.
Dude,
I'm a member of the Youth Green Party, right? And I can tell you one thing.
You're the 1%, aren't you? Oh God, I'm going to mute up.
Let him. Hold on. Let him talk.
Yeah, let him say his bit.
Your real enemy is the 1% that's robbing you, right? I'm a member of the Youth Green Party, and what we stand for is tackling the 1%, not blaming some immigrants on the boats.
Right, hold on a minute, mate. Let me stop you right there. There. Now, my mate's been living in the camps in France for 2 weeks with these, and I've got a border force informant, and I know exactly what's coming over here. There is no women and children. It's all men. Now, you can argue me all you like, and he's actually witnessed children being thrown overboard when we try and pick them up because the men see them as a threat that they're going to get on the boat before them. So you can't argue with me, mate, because I know the facts. The story's going to be out there next week in the newspapers. You're not going to like what you're going to see and hear.
I can't wait to be here next week, then.
Go onto YouTube and watch the Undercover Migrant, right? And you'll see exactly what's going on there and the sort of people over there.
My friend is a migrant. He talks about these journeys.
No, listen, mate. ISIS are over there. Got Palestinian militants over there. And Taliban are running a lot of the camps.
Haven't they got a fight in Israel right now? Why would they come into the UK on small boats? Doesn't make much sense, does it? Palestinian militants. Have you got any evidence of this?
Yeah, my mate's seen photos of Jewish people being fucking shot and murdered by these people he's in the camp with.
Have you got any evidence of Palestinian militants coming to the UK in boats?
Yeah, he has. He's seen it.
Please provide it to me.
What, to you? A little shit like you?
Well, you said you presented the evidence, so I want to see it.
Why do I have to present you the evidence? You little fucking idiot. Just come on here, giving it the
swearing at me. I've not been hostile to me.
That fucking idiot organisation.
Excuse me.
Pays them in the camps, feeds them, and all the
rest
of it.
You don't need to be aggressive in your tone. I'm just trying to say that certain people come here for better life, and you're
certain people do, but most of the ones that are coming over here on the boats aren't nice people.
To me, it sounds like you're a jealous man, right? With no GCSEs and no teeth.
Guess what?
Guess what?
Shall not be known. I've already had you in a live before, mate.
I've never met you, pal.
I know we have.
Yeah, you are.
I've never met you.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, so.
There's no argument that you can put towards me about these.
You said there were Palestinian militants in the camp, and you can't provide any evidence, which means you made it up.
Trust me, mate. They're there. They're in the UK now.
Not?
But people like you will just deny it. Say, show me evidence. Show me evidence.
Even if it was true.
Show you jack shit, mate.
Okay, even if it was true, why would Palestinian militants, right, care about the UK?
Don't care about the UK. They're here to cause harm.
You know why?
Don't you get it?
Why would they cause harm to the UK if the enemy is Israel?
You know why? Because they blame the UK for supporting Israel. Simple as that.
Why do we support Israel? You want to know the truth? You can look me up. Daniel Weathers. Weathers. I'm standing for Sutton MP soon for the Green Party. But I think you guys, your anger is misguided, in my opinion. I think the 1% that are robbing you blind, that you can't see with your own eyes.
I think you're misguided even by being in the room when you don't have a word of sense to talk, to be honest.
What do you mean? Like, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I have freedom of speech, same as you. Doesn't mean you have to be aggressive about it.
Yeah, we've gave you our opinion.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're being misguided by the Russian KGB GB News. And not with Zach Polansky, our new Prime Minister, probably in a couple of months.
Mate, I don't watch GB News. I think it's a load of tripe.
Okay, I'm just going to hop in here and say, Simon, if you're going to make a statement, back it up with some claims and evidence.
Yeah,
because
please.
It makes you look like an idiot. Secondly, I know Daniel
The
is...
Undercover Migrant on YouTube. The documentary's there. My mate was living with these lot in the camps 2 weeks. There's pictures of them smoking crack in there. There's gunshot noise going
Objective
off.
evidence.
Go watch the documentary first and then come back.
Yes,
My
have a look at
uncle's
the
aunt's cousin was
documentary.
also in the camps. Doesn't mean it's true. Like, you can just make up anything. You also
Well,
see
mate,
there's
look, nothing,
Palestinian
mate. There's a
militants in the
documentary been
camps.
put out
Yeah,
there.
exactly, Daniel. Anything can be faked. You do realise certain documentaries are faked to anger the
Exactly.
people. Also,
No,
Daniel,
this
I
be
know
fake.
you're not
It's
lying.
not
I've seen
fake.
your work. I live not far from Sutton. Wait, Sutton, Birmingham, Daniel.
He asked you a question, mate. Birmingham. Are you from Birmingham?
No, not you. I'm asking you. Are you running for Sutton in Birmingham or?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me, mate.
That's me. If you're running, I feel a lot safer in this country.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Because we've got the far right here trying to divide us when it's the
We're
1%.
not far right.
We're
I'm
not far
You are-
right.
you
There
are far
go.
right.
You're wrong again.
You're in disguise.
How
You're
are we
like
far right?
Germany.
Really?
Hold on,
German
next.
people.
Right, here you go. Right, hold on a minute, people. Right, you're saying
the
like
Deutsch.
Germany, yeah? Do you realise,
Reckon the Deutsch.
right, that the guy who was going to war against us, beginning with H, do you realise he was a socialist?
Well, economically, it doesn't mean anything.
Come on. It does, because you blame us lot saying that we're all snazis. Yeah, he was a socialist. He was one of your sort.
Well,
He
you
was
clearly
one of
like
your lot,
racial
mate.
superiority, don't you? That's why you're supporting
No,
Unite the Right.
no, I don't.
I've been monitoring this organisation.
I'm not
now.
supporting Unite the Right. I am Unite the Right. I'm the
Well,
one who
what
founded
you
it.
I
doing
will be
in Linda? I've
petitioning.
got some cultural
I-
differences.
I will be petitioning Sir Sadiq Khan to flag the Unite the Right movement as a T organisation in the UK soon.
You can
Oh.
do. You can do. Do what you want. But it's got to be proved that we're a T organisation. We don't go out there causing trouble.
Oh, trust
We
me, I've
don't
got
go-
enough evidence to suggest otherwise.
All right then.
Have you? Oh,
If you've
suppose
got
you're...
evidence against us, then what was we doing on Saturday night?
Certain
You know
Telegram,
that well.
certain Telegram groups linked to your activities have been involved.
No,
in
no,
certain-
listen, mate. What was we doing on Saturday
suppose-
night?
hold
You
on,
tell
it'll be
me.
Brett
You
Cooper.
know that
We
much
know who
about
said-
us. On.
Yeah.
What was me and Steve doing on Saturday night?
I didn't say no,
Can't
every
answer.
mood. I just said I monitored you. That's a different thing. So
You tell
Well,
me
if
what
you're
we was on
monitoring,
Saturday
you'll know
night
what
and
we've been
Sunday.
doing.
I know your organisation has been linked to certain things in Calais. That's what I'm going to say.
What, Unite the Right? Now I know you're talking crap because we've never even been anywhere
Flags.
near Calais.
Never been to Calais. Never been
Planting
there.
flags.
No.
Your flags, like, it's a sign of hatred, isn't it? You're trying to push an agenda,
The Union Jack.
The
Why?
Union Jack is
What,
a
the
sign
Union
of
Jack? It's our
hatred.
country's
United
flag.
Nations.
but you're putting
It's our
outside.
country's flag.
Listen, shall not be known. As I see it, mate, it's many cultures under the same flag that should be acceptance of each other.
Exactly.
Then when that happens, we can get government to change, get this prat out, and get the rest of the ones like him out. Rachel Reeves from accounts who never had a qualification in her life. We all want change, mate,
Actually, okay.
right? And none of us are racist or fascist, right? Because I come from Oldham and Glodwick and Wearmouth. I've lived in all those areas. I've also lived in Brixton in London, and now I live in a nice town called Southport. You class us as far right, but the thing is, the Union Jack itself stands for unity of culture. You pillock.
First of all, I disagree with calling Sir Keir Starmer, our great Prime Minister, certain names, which your organisation does do. We're meant to support the Prime Minister, right? You cannot claim to be a patriot and slate our own Prime Minister like that. He's doing the
Why,
best
when
for
the
the
Prime
country.
Minister doesn't... Well, listen, hold on. The Prime Minister don't care about Britain. He's
Does
too
care.
interested in what's going... No, he doesn't. If he cared, why was he taking money off the elderly? Why was he trying to stop the farmers? Why is he letting in, unchecked migrants all the time? He don't
why-
care about this country.
And why is it? It's more.
You
asked
care
about
what
for
you do for this
listen,
country.
Listen, it's more. asked
Planting
about
a few
for you-
flags is not
it's
caring
more
about the
asked-
country. I'm sorry.
It's more asked about 3 Ukrainian boys than he is his own nation.
Boo-hoo.
Well, I'm going to comment about that, saying he's letting the homeless freeze to death. No, he isn't. I was homeless. I was helped.
Exactly.
Most homeless people these days are homeless by choice. They are choosing to stay on the streets.
Facts.
Right,
That
I'm
is
going to
just-
tell you something now. We're working with the homeless at the moment.
Every
And
week.
that statement, what you've just said is a load of crap.
No, it's not.
Right?
That's
Yes,
not, mate. He's got a
listen,
personal
how it works.
experience.
Yes, I know, and I've been
You're
homeless
not the only
myself.
one
That's
who's
why I
been
do what I
homeless,
do.
But it is bullshit.
Yeah,
It's not.
There's no need to swear,
it's
mate.
crap.
It's not.
It's crap.
And if
I
you
wanted
want
to
to
get
deny
off
it,
the
you can,
streets.
but it's not.
Can Rose
Okay.
just apologise for swearing like that? Because
I'm going to tell you where me and Steve was Saturday night. We was in Liverpool, handing sleeping bags out and tents, gloves, hats, scarves, and all that to the homeless people. And they was all nice people. And do you know what? We met a lot of people who've been evicted by their landlords and put on the street. The councils won't help them. And the reason is because they sold their rental business to Serco to house illegal immigrants. We've had that first hand
What's
of
wrong with
at
that?
least 10 homeless people on Saturday night, all recently been made homeless in the last month.
You two
There's
are
a man
rage
here
The
bait.
now.
help
You two
isn't
are
there
rage bait.
anymore.
There's a
You know
man
what
just coming
Schweppes
here
is?
now.
Do you two know what Schweppes
He'll tell
is?
you. Come on, what's Sweps?
Schweppes, come on.
Oh, look, we can't
You
answer.
two are just
No
rage
fucking
bait.
answer to that.
Literally, you got no lives and you just rage bait. You're two little boys playing a game of life, and you know
That's
what?
all they are, yeah.
You ain't got a clue. And if you did
You
have a
like to
clue,
insult people.
Listen, if you did
No,
have
no,
a
no.
clue,
No,
What's
so
the sweat?
this is
What's
what
the
football
sweat?
does.
You'd unite
When
as
you
a
don't get
nation
your own
rather than
way, you
causing
like to
arguments,
insult
wouldn't you?
people.
No,
You
no,
silly
we're not
man.
insulting. What is Schweppes?
You just-
Tell me what Schweppes is.
No idea. I don't know what it is.
Come on.
Oh, there you
Just-
go.
I've just answered your question.
Dumb.
exactly.
What you answered with? I didn't tell you, mate, because you,
I don't know. I'm not
your
that
mate's gobbing
experienced
off.
with that stuff.
Right.
Well, you've been
Steve?
homeless.
And you said you've been homeless?
Yes, I have been homeless. I've
Right,
got
so
the.
you should know what
So
Schweppes
you'll
is
know
then.
what.
No, I don't know.
You'll know
'Cause I've got
Sweps.
no
Show some
idea.
respect, please.
But let me
Steve.
just, hold on a minute. I'm
What
What
asking
are
a
you
question.
even talking
You
about?
show respect.
Not
Who
every,
do you think
not
you
every
are,
single
mate?
homeless person's going to know what that means.
Well, of
yeah,
course
they
it is.
do
If you've
because
been on
they
the
get a
streets,
call. They're told.
then everyone knows what Sweps
No, they're
is.
not.
Yes, they do. It's a common knowledge. If you've been on the streets, you'll know what SWAT stands for.
I wasn't on the streets directly. I was classed as homeless.
Oh,
Right,
so
okay,
for
there
sure,
you
for
go.
Backtracking
There you
now.
go. There you go.
Is that like being
Now
classed
it's
as a
all
male
coming
but
out.
wants in the other appendage?
No, homeless means, yeah, you do not have a registered home.
Exactly. We're talking about street homeless. You've never been street homeless, so you don't know what we're on about. So don't jump in. Don't jump in saying that you've been homeless when you haven't. You have been homeless, but you haven't been street homeless, and they're the people that we're helping.
So why are you not helping the people who don't have a home?
What are you talking about? They are doing.
Yeah, exactly.
You've
And
just said you're
we
helping
we don't.
street homeless, but are you helping the other homeless?
We help anyone that's homeless, but that's down to the council, isn't it? We're out looking after the ones that are on the street,
The council
the
helped
ones
me.
that
I
actually
was
do
classed.
need it. Yeah.
I was classed as homeless. The council helped me. These are on the streets doing another job that the council should be fucking doing. And people like you make me sick. You don't even know what you're talking about. You can't back up what
Show
you're
some
talking
respect, mate.
about. Oh, shut up. That's all you keep saying. Show some respect. Show some respect. What do? Walk round with your fucking briefcase and tie? Talking shit.
No need to swear, mate, is it?
Yeah,
Say
there is.
something down.
That's all you can
Daniel's done
say.
more stuff
That is
than
all you can
Nigel
say.
Farage will ever do.
Oh,
What?
guys,
Exactly, I've done
Right.
most
Can
of
I
it,
just
you're full of crap.
let me just say something here, right? Yeah. You're going to be running for the Green Party, yeah?
Yep.
Right. What's the Green Party going to do for us?
Everything. Just wait, you see.
Oh, wow.
Like
That's
what?
how much you can
Like,
back
no,
it
no.
up.
Zach
You've got to
Gladstone,
see.
your
Come on,
heart
you're going to
out.
stand for it. You're standing for them. Come on, sellers. Sellers, you're what you're going to do.
Tackle the 1%. Lower your gas prices. You need me to go on? End homelessness.
You've already got my
Something-
vote.
So
Something
basically,
you
Right, how are you going to
you're
end
basically
homelessness?
piggybacking on
Hold on.
fucking Keir Starmer.
Yeah, exactly. How are you going to end homelessness? Tell me
No
that.
more in hotels is a policy we have. Soup kitchens, everything.
Right. So, how are you going to put them in hotels and things like that when they're already full of illegal immigrants?
And they build new ones, simple.
So you're going to build new hotels, okay? Right. Now tell me something. What are you going to do with the illegal immigrants that keep coming in every day? What can you do about
We're
that?
gonna send them, right? And we're gonna integrate them into society. They're gonna be living
Right.
next
So you're
door to
going
you
to
guys.
overload. Right,
Who's
here we
rage
go then.
baiting you?
You're going to overload. Yeah, I know. You're going to overload the
I'm
UK
not.
with people. Right, yeah, you are. You've just said.
Just said
Like,
you
You're going to
are.
integrate them.
Like integration has worked over the past 50
It's
years
not overloading,
in the
is
UK,
it?
where
You're being a
communities
bit
have kept withheld to
exaggeratory.
themselves, and a lot of people in those communities, the elderly, cannot speak one word of English because they are that much in their own communities, divided
what,
from the
mate?
rest
Free
of
country.
Britain, that basically they can't even speak the language.
It's a
And
free
one of the
country.
requirements for migrancy soon will
don't
be
have
that you
to.
have to speak English. So put that one
Have
in
you
your
got-
pipe, matey.
Hold on a minute. Have you got kids, mate?
I
Mr.
do, yeah.
Green Party.
I do.
You do?
Oh God.
Do you not think of their future?
I think it'd be great if it's more enriched culturally.
Right, so
How
you're
did you
willing
manage
to
to have
let
sex?
people in. You're letting people in, yeah, that are unchecked, coming from
Nope.
countries where they do
He
things to
found
kids.
himself a little
They will-
lefty.
And you think that's safe for your kids, dear? Would you have one in your household with your
I
kids?
should have a friend that's immigrant, mate.
You are?
I have a friend that's an asylum
Right,
seeker.
okay, yeah, you've got a friend. Does he live with you? Does he live in your household with you and your kids?
Well, he lives in my neighbourhood.
Would
yeah,
you
yeah.
have him? Would you have him in your household with
I
your
would. I
kids?
trust him very, very much. Yeah.
What about one that you don't know?
Yeah, I think every human being is good.
No, you wouldn't. You
Yes, I
know
would.
you wouldn't. You
I
know you
would.
wouldn't.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll tell you what. I tell you what. I know a
would.
scheme. I know
I
a scheme.
would.
Give me your address.
You are the
Send me your
scheme, mate.
address privately.
Yeah,
No,
that's a good point,
listen, you
Steve.
see, you
Threatening me.
give me your address
What
privately.
are you
No, are you
talking
threatening me?
about?
No,
We're not
because
threatening you, mate.
Because I'll give your address to the people who'll put an immigrant in your house. Simple.
Because if you ever turn up to my
That's
doorstep,
what
you'll
I'm
be
saying.
dealt with.
No,
on
no,
the floor,
no.
mate.
Am
no,
I
let's talk
saying
about
anything
that.
about?
No,
No.
now
Listen,
we've
you
gone
say
on
you're
about
turning
threat.
it now.
Calm down,
Now we've
please.
No
gone on about
threats.
threat. You've just issued a threat, and I will be
You've
reporting you
escalated.
accountable.
We
You're a
can get
snitch
an
as well.
You've
organisation
threatened
in
me.
Gene,
touch with
he's not
you so
threatening.
you can house
He's allowed
these
to do that. If you send someone to his house
Well, I'm
without
allowed to.
through the correct sources, he is
Right.
allowed to defend his
I'm
property.
defending myself.
You lot are
Shut
twisting
your mouth
what
for a
he
minute.
said.
Shut
You
your
lot
mouth for a
twisting
minute.
what he's just said.
I said, listen.
backing down
I
now.
said,
You
no,
are.
who is it? I said, listen. I said, give me your address, and I'll put that forward to people that rehouse migrants. Right? Where was the threat in that? And then he's saying, I'm sending someone round that he don't know. There you go.
And then
He's
he's
just
getting
answered
angry.
himself.
But he said,
Yeah.
why
I
are we
think-
all getting angry?
I do
He's
think
the one getting
diversity is
angry
our
as well,
strength.
mate.
Exactly.
You're bigoted, right? You don't see the bigger
Who's
picture.
So now he's
Oh,
coming in with the
wow.
See,
insults
what I
because he
mean?
knows you're right.
Amelia,
No,
shut up. You've been
exactly.
insulting for the past 5 minutes.
Oh, TikTok.
For real?
He's
Oh,
just
don't
like-
stress
dear,
out,
dear,
babe.
dear,
You're
dear.
alright.
Oh, I
Listen,
know what it is.
go-
I know what it is. Them
Is
two
it-
are boyfriends. It's like Keir Starmer and Lord Ali. innit?
Yeah.
Oh, you make a cute
It's Sir
couple,
Lord
you
Ali,
two.
actually.
Sir Keir Starmer,
Sir
get
Keir
it right.
Starmer as well. Thank you. You were just jealous
Since
of
they all piss
successful
in the
people.
same pot.
I'm
Jealous of
jealous.
what?
Well,
I'm
how are
jealous
you
of a
successful?
narrow-minded bigot.
Excuse
You want
me.
to be like Sir
you know
Keir
your
Starmer.
leader, Polanski. I can't believe you actually stand up with someone called, with Polanski after everything he's done.
He's a hero. Show some respect.
He's a hero.
He's done more than you.
Oh
done more
my
than
God.
Do you believe in
Mate,
do
mate,
you
mate,
believe?
mate,
Do you believe that a man can be a woman?
Yep.
How? How?
When you phrase it like that, it's
You-
quite bigoted.
Come on. How can a man be a woman? It's not bigoted. I'm asking you a question.
Storm was
can a man
one
be
It's
a
a
ball.
woman?
feeling.
Eh?
It's a feeling. It's fluid.
Oh, I know what's
Right,
happening.
explain to me biologically how a man can become a woman. Explain scientifically and biologically, please. This is what I've wanted to ask a Green Party member for a long time.
So, well, it's a fluid feeling. If you decide it, you decide it. Simple as.
Right.
Right.
I
Have you heard
think,
of gametes? Have you heard of gametes? What gametes is?
Macy's? No, I haven't heard of it,
I'm
mate.
gonna comment
Gametes?
on this
No,
and
well
say
then there you go.
I'm going to comment on
Gametes
this.
determines whether you're a male or a female biologically.
I'm going to comment on this.
Gametes is Go
Every
on.
single trans person in the world knows they can never scientifically be a woman or a man.
so.
They
Why
know
do
that.
you say that then? Why do
They
you
know
say
that, but guess
then?
what?
Why did they
People
call them?
have the right to
And
live
you-
how they think they can.
Exactly.
I
have the right.
Why
identify
push it
as a
on
rich
children?
person.
Why push it on
I
children?
identify as a clown.
Not every single
Yeah.
trans
Whoa.
person pushes it on children. And if you
Right,
ask
so
any
what-
trans person, who doesn't support that, they will say they hate those kind of people to their guts. They do not like
Right,
those kind of
I've
people.
figured
So,
it, I've
so
figured
what's
it,
happening
I've
on
figured it.
Saturday?
So,
Why-
so
listen.
so-
Why are they all allowing, right, this to go ahead with the children? This
Because
this
it's a free
puberty
country.
blocker. Why are they allowing it?
Because it's a good thing. It allows for stress.
It's a good thing. That's sick, mate. It's sick, right? Think
You need
about
to be
it,
aggressive.
right? Why are they using kids that are care kids? Because there's no parents that can turn around and say, no, I don't want that to happen. It's wrong.
Macca,
It's
your
wrong.
statement is untrue.
Why is my statement untrue?
No. Macca's statement, I'm saying most trans are kiddly fiddlers.
Exactly.
That statement's
Yeah,
untrue.
that's
Steve, can you bring Englishman in, please? I want him to explain
Yeah.
to these two
Yeah.
about
This
This
is
is
the
the
camps.
guy
far right
that knows
dog.
everything.
I actually think that Nickelodeon TV's gone off
That's
on
what,
that
mate.
why they appeared.
He's just far right though.
Christian. Yeah.
Show some respect, please. It's in
Well,
migration.
Right.
Can you two just listen? This is my friend who lived in the camps in Dunkirk for 2 weeks with these people. Ask him any questions you like about what men are coming over
Yeah,
here.
can you show me the Palestinian militants, according to you, that you saw? Haven't they got a war to be fighting? Why would they come to the UK? Oh, we're silent now.
What's
So
that?
Convenient.
No,
Oh
he's
my
here.
God, you didn't even give
Palestinian
me 2
what? Do you want me to
seconds
tell
to
you about the
answer.
Palestinian
Militants over in Calais.
You're lying about that, I think.
I'm
Do you
not.
want me to tell you about the Palestinian fella?
Militants, yeah.
Tell him.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the chat. One sec. It's bugging out. One sec.
Lol.
There we
What's
go.
saying low for, mate? He's going to put you in your place. He's
Yeah,
little
he
for
will.
them.
He will.
There's no argument.
His internet
Right,
went,
let
so
him
he
speak.
said
Yeah,
live.
Yeah.
Can hear, mate.
Right, sound.
There's a lot of background noise, Chris.
Yeah, I want to pull
Yeah.
over. One sec. He's fucking playing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the level of maturity. It's a joke. Absolute joke.
Hold on, where is he?
I think you've been proven wrong right now. And you're
Ow!
culpable.
No, mate.
You
no,
haven't
mate,
had him
you
a chance
stick
to
around.
speak yet.
When he gets
Running
his
away
internet,
from
you.
he'll
Stick around.
talk to you. You can ask him what you like. Near
He's
answer you,
literally running
honestly.
away from me. I asked him that a simple
He's
question.
driving, you absolute idiot.
No, he's not.
It just
He
said
was
he's
winning.
pulling
Can you not
over.
hear the background noise of him driving?
There he is.
Look
Oh, yeah,
at
you're
him.
just gonna have to wait 2 minutes. I'm pulling over because
Oh, yeah.
sounds like you want to
That
ask
old
me a
chestnut
question.
heard that quite a few times.
He
No,
thinks you're chickening
no.
out, Christian. That's
Give
all.
him
I do, to be
respect.
honest. I
Good
actually
one,
do.
mate.
Give him respect and shut up. All right, you came into the room. You want us
You don't
to
need to
listen
swear
to
at
you. So
Well, I
Yeah, mate,
haven't
come
sworn
on.
at you.
Listen,
Yeah?
mate, listen. If you want to ask me a question, I may. I've just literally pulled over for you.
Right then, I've got a
Go
question for
on.
you. You said there was Palestinian militants apparently in these camps. First of all,
Palestinian. How? So let me just get one thing straight. Where have you heard about the story?
Simon told me you said that. Simon said you saw Palestinian militants, which first
Yeah.
of all doesn't make
So
any sense.
okay. Can I just tell you what I did see then? Because obviously I've told everybody that many things.
Simon's
There's
lying.
No,
Oh
there's
my
that many
God.
things to tell, right? You know, it's unbelievable. But let's focus on the Palestinian thing, yeah? So I was sat in a tent on the streets of Calais, yeah? And there was a few Syrians, a few, one Egyptian, all, you know, a couple of nice fellas, but there was two very sinister kind of characters. Those characters, and I'm not saying this is representative of everybody in Palestine, but I'm just telling you what I fucking observed. Excuse me language. But basically, these two fellas were brothers. One lived in Germany and he'd got away from Palestine years ago, and the other one was from Palestine. Now they were like waiting for me to leave my phone line around. When as soon as my phone rang, they were like, answer. Very aggressive people, yeah, very aggressive, and to the point where I'm kind of thinking, well, there's one of me and probably 8 or 9 of them, and I don't know what tools they've got. I've got nothing. So I was quite, I felt quite on edge. So there was one moment where I thought, I'm going to make an effort with that one there, that 19-year-old Palestinian lad, because he seems like the ringleader, even though he's the youngest one. Anyway, sit down with him. They're all taking drugs. They're all drinking alcohol, like, smashing back the alcohol.
What's wrong with that? I've seen plenty of people in the UK do that. Doesn't mean they're all
Yeah,
bad,
but
does
I'm
it?
just well, okay, if you don't think it's a
Well,
problem,
listen to him.
if you don't think it's a problem, then that's
The Green Party actually wants to
That's up to
legalise it.
you.
I'm a part of the Green Party, so
Oh yeah, I'm just explaining, mate. I'm trying to
Right,
paint
alright.
the picture for
Can
you.
I ask you another question? How do you know they were Palestinian?
No, you
How do you know
can't.
that?
Shut up and let him
Yeah,
I'm
talk.
allowed to
mean,
ask a
listen,
question.
You can ask as many as you want, but I'm not.
Yeah.
You'll just spoil the flow. But I know they were Palestinian because of the videos they showed me.
okay.
Now I can't prove it for sure, but they also told me they were Palestinian. We used Google Translate. Obviously, at this point, I had admitted to being from the United Kingdom. I said I was on the run from, for tax evasion, just so I sort of blended in, and that I lived in Spain. That was because there was no way at this point that I could continue pretending to be undercover. So that was my story. Anyway, I sat down, and the guy was like, what about your family? He said, my mother did the knife across his neck action, and then he started crying. He's in Palestine. My mother. And
Don't disrespect the accent, please. They can be perceived.
Oh,
as
mate,
Oh,
that ain't
racist.
shut
disrespectful,
up.
mate. Listen,
No,
you
just listen to him.
You're getting boring now.
Honestly, it's come up with something good if you're going to interrupt me. Anyway,
Sorry.
he started showing me videos. Let me tell you, these videos were horrific. You've got he's like my uncle, my my cousin, and these blokes are literally twatting Israelis on the back of these wagons. Yeah,
It's a war. So they're fighting a war.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just telling you what I saw.
So, Englishman, I'm
He's
going to
listened to
translate
him.
what he said. So, Maza means. Okay, live you're muting me.
Shut up.
I
Listen,
thought we had
Why
freedom
are
of
you
speech in
muting
this
me, host?
country.
Why are you muting me? I'm trying to.
Is there no freedom of speech anymore?
not
There is,
with
but
not with
just stop
socialists,
butting
mate. Not with socialists, pal. There's no freedom of speech.
You choose and
Let
pick
him
and choose the
speak.
freedom of speech.
Anyways,
Otherwise,
Where are
Englishman,
you
I'll
from?
take
Where
you
are you
off.
from, pal? Give me a clue where you're from anyway, because you seem to be
I'm from
quite
Du-
knowledgeable.
I'm from Dunkatraz, mate.
Yeah, about fuck all. That's what
Doncaster.
we know.
You pull up
anyways, Englishman, Maza means mother. Just to let you know.
Yep.
Yeah, but that was one of the few English words he knew. I'm just doing it in the sort of accent.
What's wrong with Palestinians fighting for independence? Like, how does that affect the
There's
UK?
nothing.
Why is
I'm
that
just explaining
worrying?
who I was sat with. You asked the question. How do I know?
No, but how is it worrying to the UK?
Do you
Who
know if
cares?
we're
You'll
fighting a
find
war?
that
Where
you
are
are
all
my
the?
life.
Can I
How's
just
it
say
worrying,
something?
mate? I tell you how it's worrying for me. The fact that these people were going to kill me just for being
No, they
British.
weren't. You're
But-
assuming they're going to kill you because you thought they were aggressive, apparently. That's your
Mate,
assumption.
Listen. What if you don't believe me? Watch the fucking documentary. I recorded them saying if I stayed in one position in the camp, I'd have been shot dead that night.
They said that, did they?
Yes, the Taliban had just shot me dead.
I just want to know
Taliban.
where all the women and children are.
I
in this
recorded
country.
it. It's not me saying it. It's the guy in the jungle. I recorded it.
Johnny,
Laugh all-
you hearing
laugh all
this?
you want. You're just
Do you know,
making a
this is
cunt
the
of
thing.
yourself, pal.
Right? They laugh about this.
Taliban.
What they
in
don't
Dover.
realise,
Pissing their
you don't
pants.
realise
Exactly.
what
How
this
fucking
country
mad
is
is it?
letting
The
in.
Taliban in Dunkirk. Exactly.
You're
Might as
chatting
well,
rubbish.
because they're on the way to- they're on the way to- they're on the way
I'm
for
an
everybody.
unofficial member of the Muslim Brotherhood, and I can assure
Hello.
you, we did
Assalamu
not
alaikum.
want to take you out.
No,
Yeah.
listen.
Even they're saying they don't want to take you out. You're just making this up in your head, mate.
Listen, okay, explain
Where's
to
he
me
mentioned the
explain
Muslim
to me why the
Brotherhood?
UAE and Saudi Arabia have banned the
Because they're
Muslim Brotherhood.
far right. Simple
Exactly.
They're
as.
far
Muslim
right
Brotherhood.
bigots, mate.
What? So
Nothing
okay,
to
they're
do with
far
far
right.
right.
They're far
Why is
right,
it just
so-
males coming over? Where's all the women and children that are running
They're
from
actually
this
on the
war?
boats as well. You just can't see them because they're hiding down
Let me
below.
tell you, there's barely any
You
women and children in the
you're an
camp.
absolute fucktard,
Yeah,
mate.
I'm going to
No,
answer your
listen,
question.
let's stick to facts. Let's stick to
The
Let's
facts.
stick
reason
to
why there's
facts,
no
mate.
women and
Let's stick to
children
facts.
is
There's barely any women and children in the north of France.
There
waiting to
is.
come
They're
over
just
on
down
boats.
below, like I said. Simple.
Yeah, down
the
below,
bottom of the
what,
ocean.
6 foot under? Come on,
The
mate.
thing
Where-
is,
where?
you disrespect the Palestinian cause when they have more in common with England.
I'm
than
not
anything.
disrespecting now. I'm not disrespecting now.
Disrespecting us?
One thing that I am bigging up is my own country and my own country people, and they shouldn't have to put up with the shit that we're putting up with. That's the
Well,
bottom
I'm a
line.
member of the Green Party, so I think
Well,
that
yeah,
you're
but
over
do you know
exaggerating.
what? Do you know what? Honestly, mate. I mean, tell me why you like the Green Party, because I'd
Because
love
we're
to be able to-
tackling the 1%, we're bringing diversity to England, we're fixing England.
Oh yeah,
And
diversity.
people
is
like
strength.
you, the
Explain
far right
my
thugs,
diversity is
Ooh,
strength.
we're fixing the element. What an
the far right
absolute
thugs like
fucking
yourself,
weirdo.
southern
Anyway,
softies.
Amelia.
Am I far right?
Let me answer your question. The reason why there's no
Southern
women and
softies.
children is because it's not safe. It's not safe for the women and children to cross. So what they do,
Well, they're pretty
the men
safe
come
in
from these
France, to be
countries.
fair, because last time I checked, there wasn't a war in France.
Well, France are
Or
racist
Germany.
towards them, so we
Or
have to house
Germany.
them.
Also,
We
France is
don't
racist.
have to house them.
We
the
do. It's our
social-
obligation.
Have you
No,
seen
it's
the
not.
demographic across France? Is definitely not racist.
They are. Trust me. Have you
Okay,
been to
so-
France?
Well, listen, I tell you what. If
Just
I
told
could,
you you've
Anyone's
been friends.
racist to them.
if I could be
Anyone
bothered
that disagrees with
Googling
them is racist.
Because they haven't got any other better words.
Well, when
Exactly.
Zach
No,
Polanski
exactly.
is in power soon, you will be dealt with because
He'll
your
never get
ideas
in
are.
power.
now I know
He'll
that you're
never
just
get
a
in
joke.
power.
Now I know that you're just a joker. So
The only
Listen,
joke is
Amelia,
you
you-
claimed there was Taliban in Dover, mate. You're
Oi,
waffling.
oi, oi,
No,
oi.
mate,
Listen,
mate,
listen.
I tell you what, right? I tell you what, come.
Together at the weekend.
I'd love you to come to those camps with me for a few nights. You'll
Love
have,
to
you'll have
come
the right
face to
laugh.
face with me, mate.
Englishman, how about you come?
Come,
Englishman, how about you come Don Catraz, yeah, and we'll sort you
Don
out.
Catraz,
And you,
mush,
Amelia.
we'll fill
No,
you in.
little
Simple.
tart.
Oh, go on then, boys.
Ooh, here we
Englishman,
go.
I want to know something, right? We're
Yeah.
afraid of other people
Do
fighting
it then,
in
I'm not
bro.
gay,
We
lad,
got the
sorry.
cuzzies.
The
We
cuzzies
got
and
the
the
cuzzies in
RS3.
the RS3. They're ready.
Oh, you look like a fucking advert for Mr. Muscle, mate. What are you going on about?
He's actually
That's not me.
a boxer, so I'll show some respect.
That's actually
I'll
my
tell you something
great.
down,
That's my
Daniel.
great.
If I saw the RS3s come in, I'd know it was game over.
Exactly, the cuzzies and the
Oi,
RS3.
Gene. That's my
That's
great
one wrong.
Not to
grandfather.
show respect when you don't show respect.
To show some respect, mate.
Exactly, simple. Muslim Brotherhood is
Right.
here.
No,
We're here to
serious
take
Tell
note,
over.
them.
though, on a serious note, if you're not jokers, give us a few reasons why you like the Green Party.
Well, they're
I don't
tackling the
like the Green
1%.
Party.
They're tackling
No.
the 1%.
No.
You know what?
Well, you said you did, didn't you?
No,
We're
shall not
lowering
be
gas
named.
prices.
I'm a member
on-
of the Muslim Brotherhood, alright?
Yeah, he's a
I
different
don't like the
collaboration.
No, you're not, mate. Listen.
My
fucking
God,
hell.
his voice is putting me to sleep.
They would not have fucking
Yo,
muppets like
Amelia,
you in the
shut up,
Muslim
you little
Brotherhood. Let me
tart.
tell you, it's a serious
Is that all
organisation.
you can say? You
No,
call
it's
me
not.
a
It's
little
actually legal in
tart?
the UK.
I
Yeah.
said it's a serious
What, like your
organisation. They don't accept
No, my
muppets
mother's
like
not a
you.
tart
First, can
like
you
you.
tell us about the Taliban in Dover,
Okay.
please?
Number one.
What are the
Mature.
Afghani Taliban doing all the way in Dover?
You tell me, mate, because I didn't
Are they
hang
that
around to
bored?
fucking
I
find
know the
out.
war ended, but they're that bored to go
Just-
to France.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Let me just ask you one question. The one who doesn't believe about the Taliban, right? Do you believe that I heard gunfire in the north of France?
Maybe, but that doesn't mean it's a Taliban. How have you come to that conclusion?
Okay.
I think you're a
do you
schizo,
believe?
mate.
Do you believe that there is?
And I don't
an
think his
Islamic-
balls have dropped.
Do
What
you
did he say?
believe that? Do you believe that there's an Islamic mafia operating the? Do you or not?
Islamic mafia. I think there's a Pakistani mafia. I don't think it's Islamic mafia.
Well, I can tell you for sure that the Pakistani mafias or gangsters or people smugglers are nowhere to
Yeah,
be
but is that
seen.
Islamic? What's Islamic about the mafia?
well,
Even
well,
though
it's-
gangs are contradictory to Islam.
Listen. I was told by an Islamic man working for
Islamic man. There's 53 Islamic countries.
an Islamic man, mate. So an Islamic fucking fella.
How did you
I
find
can't
out it was
do that
Islamic?
laugh.
Well, how did I find out he was a Muslim? Because he fucking told me, mate.
Yeah, but there's 53 Islamic countries. You have to be specific, yeah.
Well, listen, I'm not exactly a multilingual translator,
Okay,
so I couldn't
alright,
work out what language he was speaking. But I know that he could only speak broken English, and I know for a fact that he wasn't joking about when he was saying that I was going to be shot if I stayed where I was.
Well, you better show him some respect then. It's clear you're trying to provoke him. He's just trying to defend himself. and-
How did mate? Now you're just talking shit. How?
Yeah,
how
Second
did I
Amendment,
provoke
bro.
him?
Show some respect.
Well, he has a right to defend himself. If you're provoking him, going into the camps to film something,
How's
he has
that
a right to defend
provoking?
himself.
How's that provoking?
You're trying to
Englishman,
push
why?
him.
Why we?
Oh, where's he gone?
Johnny just say Second Amendment.
Couldn't
Yeah,
do him
because
with
they
it.
do.
I'm pretty sure that's America, not UK.
Shall be not known. You
Turning
you're
Point,
outnumbered
you've
now,
clearly
mate, when
betrayed
you know
England
it.
for America if you're part of Turning Point UK. It's an organisation with connections to the higher echelons of America. So you're a traitor. When we fight in Greenland to defend our European
How can
land,
you call anyone a traitor when you're supporting bloody Palestine instead of your own
Wha-
country?
what's wrong with that? I support
Exactly.
both.
Where does Palestine even exist?
Why is everyone so polarized on the Palestine?
We'll defend Greenland with our lives. That's a fact.
Why is everyone so
Palestine to
polarized on the
Greenland.
Palestine-Israel thing? Went from the UK like.
Would you fight for England if we're fighting America in Greenland? Would you? Be
Well,
honest.
it's never
Yes.
going to happen. So what are you going on about?
It is going to happen. Trump is going to invade Greenland soon. I'm going to fight.
Do you know
He's
what-
already
do you know
said
one thing-
today
do you know
he's
one
not
thing-
going to do it, you prat.
Do you know
That's
one
what
thing?
Hitler said also.
And if you was in that platoon, I'd happily volunteer so I could be in that platoon with you, left in the trenches with
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Oh,
you.
we would have such fun on certain nights. You know what I mean?
But on a serious note, lads, like, what makes you sort of like want to come and spend time speaking to the likes of us lot on a night like tonight?
I'm interested, right, to hear your point of views because we're meant to be on the polar opposite. So I think it's good to have a constructive conversation.
Absolutely, but you know, like for me, I don't think like you're trying to be constructive. I feel like you're just trying to almost,
No,
you know,
it's rage
No,
baiting.
but you said
listen, I can't really be offended. So you can call me what you want. You can say whatever.
do you even know what the Taliban is about? You just said they're not an external organization. They're the government of Afghanistan, right? So they're not hunting
Listen,
people.
I am repeating to you what I have recorded and is documented on YouTube. If you don't believe
Gunfire.
it,
That's not evidence of Taliban. You have to retract that statement because it makes no sense whatsoever.
okay. Listen, I'm having a conversation with you, mate. I'm not trying. I'm happy to learn about what you've got to say or listen to it, and you're quite clearly not happy to show me the same level.
I am. I'm just saying it just does not make sense.
You're just trying to, like Steve said, you're just trying to.
Taliban as an organization does not operate outside of Afghanistan, and they don't want to. So I don't understand how they would be in Dover, of all places.
I'm not trying to dispute
Calais.
that, though. I'm not trying to dispute that. I'm just telling you what I heard from when I was there. You asked me.
I
about
could hear
what I
anything from anyone. You as a journalist should
mate,
check in on that, make fact checks, shouldn't you? You're a
How many-
journalist.
listen,
How are you meant to
What?
how are you meant to do fact checks on something that the British government can't even figure out? You know, and
it's your obligation as a journalist,
they've got
isn't it?
intelligence services and you know, special army services. You know, come on, they can't even sort it out.
We have an
So how was
imperialist.
how was a bloke from the streets of, you know, England who's gone over there with a low budget to carry out some, you know,
Oh my
investigative work?
God.
How am I meant to learn that? How am I meant to check it out? Why should I check it out?
Don't just get claims, right?
My job is, or not even my job, but one thing that I thought I'd do was go over there and bring back some truth, and that's what I did. Maybe if people like you got a few out and did the same, the
Where
world
was
would
the
be a better
truth?
place.
Question. Do you remember that time you filmed the boat? They was all trying to get into the boat, and the women was trying to get into the boat. What happened to those women? Do you remember?
Oh, the one when I saw the boat launch.
And the women was trying to get on it. What happened?
Yeah, they got fucking absolutely left behind.
Well,
because the men were physically strong and pulled them out of the way, didn't they?
Yeah, literally, the men. There was no concern for the women whatsoever.
Well, I mean, like, things are subjective, right? I understand if you're against immigration. I understand if you
I'm
go
not
there.
against immigration. I tell you what, I am
Illegal,
against, right?
yeah.
I am
Illegal.
against. No, not just illegal. I'm against, like, uncontrolled immigration.
And when you go to outrageous lengths to say there's Palestinian militants and Taliban with no evidence except for what some guy told you about gunfire.
Oh, you fucking stupid little
Oh,
cunt!
excuse
He's
me?
in them fucking cunts.
Excuse me,
Listen,
you don't need to
fucking
shout.
paranoid.
Here
Go
he
over
goes,
his
here he
fucking
goes.
head
Calm down.
for 2 nights in a row.
Calm
you
down,
stupid
please.
little cunt. He was listening to it.
There's
It's
no need to be-
recorded. It's been put on fucking Talk TV. Do your research.
There's no need to
Watch
be
his fucking
disrespectful.
documentary, and you're fucking sick. You
I haven't-
stupid little twat. And my bald false guys already told me these cunts chuck women and children in the fucking channel that are in their way. You little
Oh, do
fucking
you know what?
I haven't raised my
You
voice
might be
for you.
laughing. You
fucking
might be
wind me
laughing,
up.
but
You little
Can you
twat.
calm down,
Fuck
please?
him
you
up.
might be laughing, but what
freedom
me
of
and Simon,
For fuck's sake.
Get him off.
you might be
You're
laughing.
right.
You
You're
might
right,
be
mate.
laughing. Listen,
Get him
listen to it. Listen
Yeah,
to me,
yeah,
right?
calm down.
Can I
So
explain?
salty.
Can I explain why Simon's ups and angry there? Seriously, let me explain without interrupting